how to build and elevate your portfolio.
Pretty challenging when I just joined. Hello everyone, my name is Allison, and the past summer I joined Microsoft as a product design intern. This video I'll be talking about what I do on a daily basis as a design intern, and in the next video I'll be talking about the pros and cons, some of the perks, and let's get started. Unlike most YouTubers that wake up at 6 for a morning run, I enjoy snoozing my alarms to take my essential morning naps. I've also trained myself to get ready within 5 minutes. And yes, this is the story of an over-caffeinated summer. Due to COVID-19, my internship was fully remote. And I always managed to log in right before 9. Hehe, this is the part I love about working from home. Once I log into my Microsoft Surface, I quickly checked my schedule of the day. The calendar was definitely eye-opening when I first joined. Therefore, I made a simplified calendar that better represents my week. The black blocks are important meetings that I always attend. I have daily intern team stand-up, and I meet with my manager and mentor at least once a week. Even though I don't work with a full-time designer on a day-to-day basis, I do join all the design reviews and get a lot of feedback. The blue blocks are Microsoft events that they host. I only mark the ones that I'm interested in, and there are many different genres: personal help, design events, yoga session, and a lot of social events. In order to actually get things done, I have to block out some of my time to make sure I'm focusing on the design tasks. After explaining my schedule to you, I still have a couple minutes left, and I will go on tech sites to see what other companies are working on.
Let's see what my competitors have been up to.
Today, I'm starting off with a big design meeting.
I think, also
Oh
your
no, they're
perspective
asking me to talk.
What things have you noticed from, just being in a position where you're starting off working with, at Microsoft, and the amount of work that's coming through, and are you able to balance it? Does it feel right to you? What are your thoughts?
So I think it was pretty challenging when I just joined, like just meeting people virtually. It's just different. So I definitely learned a lot during this process of kind of finding my own balance, because intern team, we had a lot of presentations milestones, so every 2 weeks I have a presentation to a team. So it's a lot of work to prepare. You have to polish, you have to put things on the slides, along with the work I'm trying to build within the short amount of time. I think one of the most challenging thing was getting feedback, because design requires so much feedback. I want to be able to pull my desk next to Aaron, Amy, or any one of you just to hey, do take a look at this. So now I just kind of ping people, but then I feel bad because people are so busy. So it's kind of an awkward situation for me. During the design share, the broader design team sync to talk about the mission, direction, and some updates for the bigger projects. Coming up, we have discussion time, which is pretty casual for designers to catch up and talk about a certain topic, which could be maybe design trend or anything. A little more background about my internship. I was hired as a product design intern along with 1 PM intern and 2 engineering interns. We were given a project goal to complete within the 12 weeks. We have daily stand-up, which we talk about our progress and what we want to move forward with, and our managers and mentor will join twice a week to check in and give feedback. Finally, it's my favorite time of the day. I usually cook something really easy. On a lazy day, I will just cook ramen. Other days, I may make dumpling, fried rice, or spaghetti. But I do make my ramen bougie. Since I'm the only designer in our intern team, I take care of the whole design process, from the initial ideation stage to wireframing, prototyping, and finalizing. Now I have another meeting with the designers on our team. In this design review, I dive into my design work and thought process on my projects, while the designers provide me feedback and show their work. When I'm not in a meeting, I'm designing. I usually spend the rest of my time finishing my design task, which could be synthesizing user research, iterating on my designs, or any other design tasks. This is a little snippet of the user interview I conducted. I love talking to our user. Also, I do take breaks and I did snack quite a lot during my internship. Finally, I log off around 5 o'clock. Hopefully this video gives you some insights on what a product design intern is like in Microsoft. Feel free to drop a comment if you have any other questions. Well, we're actually really up to date on the tools. We use Figma for designing and handing off to engineers, and we use Teams to communicate with each other. And overall,